Good morning, brothers and sisters. Today is our last day in the Chandra Bhedana sequence, where we're going to do the Kumbhakas both on the inhale and the exhale. Our mudra of the day is Hakini mudra, simple one, joining all the fingertips together like that, kind of curving the fingers. Hakini is the goddess of the third eye. So for those of us who need to balance a little bit more our intuition with our logic, and learn how to trust our gut. My teacher says instinct made superconscious is intuition. So this is where you have to learn to really trust your own feelings. Run it through your intellect for sure, but remember the intellect usually serves the non-rational in the end. So that's where we are. So let's balance our two hemispheres this way and continue with our moon breathing. So get your stance, get your seat, take a few slow, soft, easy breaths. Relax the diaphragm with each normal or restorative exhale. It can stretch sideways, but don't let it inflate above the abdominal area. Don't let it come up to the floating ribs. Now, chin tuck into Jalandhara Bandha. First cycle will be open nostrils on inhale and exhale with the Antar after the inhale and the Bahya after the exhale. Let's get to it. On your next exhale, sink in, raise your hand. Block your right nostril, open your left nostril, and breathe in. Now wait there in Antar Kumbhak. Block the left, open the right, exhale. Relax your hand and restore to breathing. So we're pursuing the depth of human nature, and according to the mystics, they say it's ecstatic bliss. That is what being is grounded in. So we have to open ourselves to the capacity of awe and wonder. On the exhale, sink in, raise the hand, block the right, open the left, breathe in. Wait there in Antar Kumbhak. Block the left, open the right, exhale. Relax your hand, wait there in Bahya Kumbhaka. And restorative breathing. Always pay attention to the quality of that first restorative breath after the previous pranayama cycle. And as we work with the nostrils open or closed, notice the difference in the texture, the quality, and adjust it. If that means holding it shorter, holding it longer, you have to find out by experience. All right, exhale the breath, third cycle in the first round. Block the right, open the left, and breathe in. Wait there, hold the breath. Now block the left, open the right, exhale. Relax the hand, hold the breath out. And restorative breathing. Although India has a caste system in its history, there's another way to interpret it symbolically, and that is that every person has an inner Brahman. Every person has an inner spiritual preceptor whose job it is to guide you in the development of your religious attitude and to help you pick the practices that are conducive to your spiritual health. So I love that aspect that each one of us is not supposed to look to somebody else, but inwardly you have your own high priest or high priestess that presides over this field in your psyche. Okay, so second round. This will be Partially close left nostril, inhale, hold the breath. Open right nostril, exhale, hold the breath. Let's get to it. Exhale, raise the hand. Block right. Partially close left and breathe in. Now wait there, hold the breath. Block the left, open the right, exhale. Wait there in Bahya Kumbhaka. And restorative breathing. So the idea, of course, is to identify yourself with the godlike or divine qualities which are supposed to make up our essential nature. So many people, through involuntary ignorance, they don't even know they're doing this. They choose to remain unaware of this, and they keep looking elsewhere, and that's why they don't find it. Going the wrong direction. Or as that we say, like, heading west and seeking the sunrise. Ain't gonna happen. All right, exhale the breath, second side. Block the right, narrow the left, inhale. Wait there in Antar. Now, block the left, open the right, exhale. Wait there in Bahya Kumbhaka. And restorative breathing. So remember, as we go into the last round, you have to continue to adjust it according to your cadence. My rhythm doesn't necessarily work for you. I'm trying to do it rhythmically for myself, but you have to find out how to do it rhythmically for yourself. Third cycle, second round. Exhale the breath. Block right, narrow left, breathe in. Wait there in Antar. Block the left, open the right, exhale. Drop the hand, wait there in Bahya Kumbhaka. And restorative breathing. Okay. So although we can look at this practice as the fourth limb of yoga, we could look at it as a biological practice to help your heart and lungs. There's many different ways we could look at what breathing is, but for me it's always connecting to a spiritual practice, and the spirit is that which exalts. So if you let spirit guide you, and you have to define for yourself what is this invisible, intangible thing that's more real than the flesh and blood reality that we think is what is the only thing that's real. If you let that guide you through your practice and surrender to the spirit, it will look after you. It's called the great comforter, isn't it? All right, third cycle will be open left nostril, inhale, hold the breath. Partially close right nostril, exhale, hold the breath. Sink into it, exhale. Raise the hand. Block the right, open left, inhale. Hold the breath. Block the right. Narrow the left, block the left. Narrow the right, exhale. Wait there in Bahya Kumbhaka. And restorative breathing. A lot of yoga is about the balance between surrender and control. And normally our ego doesn't take very well to restraint or restriction. And yet there's such an important aspect of drawing boundaries and knowing when you're doing too much or too little. And especially because we have an archetype of the trickster inside us, which is totally defiant to any authority that would make its freedom less. Mm-mm. But yet you have to find out what's the positive way of holding on and restraining and not letting something happen, preventing something from happening, or taking something only so far. Exhale the breath, second cycle. Raise the hand. Block right, open left, inhale. Wait there in Antar Kumbhakas. Block left, narrow right, exhale. Hold the breath out. And restorative breathing. If you're like me, you grew up in a modern culture that made the mistake of thinking maturity happens automatically, that you could leave teenagers alone, somehow they'll grow in the right direction, just with the cultural rewards and sanctions, things that are okay and the things that are taboo. But without the images of a mature masculine and mature feminine model, when those models are lacking, then young people grow up feeling lost and not knowing where to plug their energies in. They're looking to society to tell them how they belong and what their gifts are, and we fail them. So most of us are on an individual search to reclaim those powers back, and hopefully you find a teacher who can bless you and move you ahead. Exhale the breath. Raise the hand. Block right, open left, inhale.